Dear James, I just had one of those really awful first world problem moments where you open Internet Explorer and it takes roughly half an hour to load, with you being like, fuck, Internet Explorer. Then it loads and comes up with that really irritating pop-up being like, Internet Explorer is not your default. Would you like it to be? No! No, I would not. Today is the 3rd of November, meaning it's the third day of NaNoWriMo. My word count needs to be about roughly 5,000 when I go to bed. I haven't actually typed anything up today, but my word count is 11,000. It's great to be this far ahead of target, and a couple of my friends are a little bit jealous and a little bit annoyed, but I've decided not to go for 50,000 words this year. I've decided to go to 60, maybe 70,000, hopefully still in the month, because I want not just 50,000 words of prose, whilst that's good. I want a complete manuscript of The Unsuccessful Romantic, simply because if I leave it until after the exams, I just won't do it. So I want it all done in the month of November. So that's why it's so important for me not to start slacking now that I'm ahead and keep going, because I know that there are going to be days when I'm going to get maybe 3 words on the page. So that explains just a little bit why I'm powering on so much when I have the leeway to stop doing so. The other major reason that I forgot to mention just now, that I want to complete the novel in the month, is because of the donations I've had for my sponsorship with the Office of Letters and Light, which my target is now been raised to $125 rather than $100, because A, I reached 100, and B, there are still a couple of people that are owing me money. If I reach 125 before November the 15th, I'm going to make it 150. But the point is that I've promised these people to read the first draft because they donated $2 or more. You know for me how uncommon that is, but because I've made the commitment to allow these people to read it, I feel like I owe them a complete story. Whilst some people are reading it as I write it, there are others that have requested to read it when it's just completely done as a first draft. And I can't leave that until March. That's not really the aim. So I kind of owe it to them and to myself, because I love the story so much, to do the whole thing in the month. So that's 2 reasons why people should A, stop hating me for being ahead on word count, and B, why it's important for me that I keep going when I have this advantage. The problem I face with NaNoWriMo is school and workload, because whilst I've managed to keep up so far of 3 days of fairly average workload, I think, I have 2 resits in January that I haven't actually done very much work for yet, and I was hoping to start doing around about now, and I haven't done anything in the last 3 days. I've been promised some notes for the English resit by my friend Laura, and some notes for the politics resit by my friend Sophie, so once I get them I'm going to really start going. But I do realise that at some point the work is going to take precedence over the play of writing, as it were. But for now, I'm just going to keep going until I get these notes. Because of these resits and the amount of workload I'm going to have to do, December's probably going to be a very heavy month for me as well. So please have patience with me. And hopefully it'll pay off in January, and it'll pay off in March, and it'll pay off in May, because I really need my grades this year, as you well know. By the way, I had a reply from Kent University that was an acknowledgement of my UCAS that was sent off 3 weeks ago. It was literally, we received your UCAS application. I was a bit like, okay. I think that was everything. And now, as it is November the 3rd and I need to get writing, I'm going to go. See you next week.